Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to UTR Presents House of the Podcast. It's me, your boy, Sir Warhawk Carlito, here with the rest of the crew. I'm here with my boys. First, joining me as always, ruler of House Houday, Lord Jones. Welcome, sir.
Sir Warhawk. 'Tis a fine Sunday afternoon here in Westeros. What we had last week was a very brutal episode. Not for its violence per se, but for other things. A lot
For
of
the
fuckery happened in
I
Westeros.
was just getting ready to say, sir, for the conniving, scheming, backhanded betrayal of such things that has happened this episode, a lot of mental brutality, if nothing else. Joining us from the far but yet so close distant land of the Harlem realm, give it up to Sir Tito of Coquitos. Welcome.
Good day, gentlemen.
Good morrow to you.
Yeah, a lot of
Lord.
crazy shit went on in the last episode, huh?
Yeah, it really did. All right. So let's jump into the nitty gritty. So the episode starts off with the handmaidens running out of Elena's bedroom where the beheading of her child has just happened. Okay. And we see Aemon going off. Aegon going off, like destroying everything. I want their heads. I want them dead. Pretty much hitting us with the Tony Montana. I want him dead. I want his mother dead. If you see him in the ground, I want him dead.
Mhm.
Hitting us with that. He was going off. So Otto Hightower is in there, of course, at this point in time. So Otto Hightower, as we all know, is the hand of the king. He's in there, telling him, you gotta calm down. You gotta calm down. We'll have our war, but if you do this move right here, you're gonna get more people on your side because you're gonna have them believe it was Raynera who put this hit up. So Otto Hightower's idea is to have a public funeral procession with the child's head attached, I guess. I don't know if it was attached or it was correctly placed. A funeral procession through the town square so that way the people can see what Raynera, the false claiming ruler to the throne, Raynera the Cruel, as they have entitled her, is looking to do. That's the first mental brutality. Now you got the people thinking that Raynera put this hit out. We all know who really put the hit out, but it wasn't no damn Raynera.
Mhm.
So as Otto was bringing this up, Eamon was like, I don't want to put my fucking kid through that. Like, I don't want to put my family through that. And he's like, no, I'm telling you, you'll gain more people if you know, do this session. And he looks over at Allison. Allison, who is not dumb and knows war mind, is pretty much like, he's right, you know, not knowing what Sir Otto had in mind. Like, he's right, if you do this possession, you will gain more followers. And Sir Otto was like, yes, we need the mother of the child and the grandmama. She looked at this nigga like, what? I ain't say I was joining up.
He was like, yeah, both y'all bitches gonna be riding behind the
Right, right,
wagon.
right, right. He said both of y'all. She looked at him like, say,
Yeah,
what?
nigga, what?
What? Come on, bro. I thought we was on the same team. Well, how you just gonna throw me under the bus like this? That's how I be. That's how I be feeling about Tito when he be jumping the bandwagon on me. Just throwing me up under the bus like that.
I don't
You
speak
know
Spanish,
what?
bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was that was pretty much Allison's version of what do you say fuck me for?
Pretty, pretty much. Allison looked over. Allison looked over at Sir Otto like, "Yeah, I agree." What? Huh? Allison hit us with the. I wake up and see this, and this nigga say, "What did he say? Fuck me for?" Like, I was on your side, bro. I was on your side. So then, Solaris comes in, and Solaris has been little by little putting his little bug in Aemon's head. Like he's the first original Littlefoot.
Yeah.
Littlefinger.
Littlefinger, I'm sorry. Littlefinger. He's the
But in
first
his case,
original
he's
Littlefinger.
Littlefoot.
Right, and his little freaky ass he's Littlefoot.
Littlefoot.
Don't forget this nigga get off on shoes. So that's Littlefoot. So my man my man Laris is like, he's right. Even Laris agrees with him. So then he's like, I want to find out who put the hit out. Otto says, Solaris, I trust your methods on whatever you need to do to get the information. Now, mind you, the dude that Daemon sent to chop off Aegon's head or any other male got caught immediately.
Yeah,
This motherfucker got caught with the
the
head
gold
in the
cloak
bag.
dude.
Right. He
Blood.
got caught with the head in the bag. So that's how
Blood.
they were able to attach the head back. Apparently.
Yeah. Blood and cheese.
Right. So they have him in a cell. And when I say this nigga folded, then someone what's good, cookies? Yes, we are working on a Sunday. What's good, baby? How you?
What up, cookies?
So when I say this man folded quicker than a nigga on first 48 who was given a KFC basket,
Mm-hmm.
as soon as Laris unraveled them tools, your man said, "Oh, I was hired by Daemon."
Uh-huh. He
He
heard those
gave that
tools
shit
say,
up quick.
he
He
heard
gave
those
that
tools say, click, click. He said, oh, no. Yeah, I was high. He gave us half now and give us the other half. I said, God damn.
told the
That
whole plan.
that was like that meme that says, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on. He's like, wait a minute.
Yo, he snitched so fast. He
Mhm.
snitched faster than the kid who was about to get beat by his mama on their sibling.
Mhm.
This nigga snitched quick, no hesitation. I was hired by Damon. He said, take half now. We get the other half when we come back with the head. He told us to get Aegon. He said, if Aegon wandered around, bring somebody else's head. That's a male from the family line. And that's what I did. And we got in through the Ratcatcher. That's it. Yo, he gave up every last detail. And in turn, like I said, he gave up the fact that he got in through the Ratcatcher. So because he got in through the Ratcatcher, all the rat catchers in the
Yeah,
kingdom.
because he couldn't recall his name.
Right. He couldn't recall his name. So that meant everybody it was probably some decent, honest working men out there just trying to make a living for their family. It was a young kid and everything. Well, guess what? They all dead. Dead. But before we get into a little bit more detail of the repercussion behind even hanging the rat catchers, Raynera finds out about the funeral procession and finds out that they have been blaming her over this. So now she's in a a little uproar. She's like, wait. What do you mean they blaming me? I had nothing to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
And like even her counsel was looking at them like looking at her like, are you sure? She's like her exact words is after losing my own son, why would I put a why would I do that? And especially to Elena of all people, the innocent.
Right.
Now, when the episode happened, I sent in the chat to you guys. I was like, yo, I feel the baddest for Elena because she's had to endure so much shit from day one, yo. Forced to marry her fucking brother, raised by a crazy one-eyed daddy, right? Um, ha- Forced to have children, husband that doesn't love her, out doing whatever he hell wants to do, just God knows what, forced to tell some killers that they were gonna which one is her son, so that way she can give him up so they can die. And then the worst part about it, made her ride in the funeral procession after she said she didn't want to, and then have the motherfucking funeral procession get stuck. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I thought that motherfucking head was gonna roll off that body when
Oh,
that
I
rock.
thought I thought that
Son,
motherfucker was gonna roll like a bowling ball going to the pins.
Bro,
I was waiting
listen,
for that. I was waiting for it. I'm like, yo, I realized I said, nah, wait, hold up. They sewed his head back on. But I was like, I was waiting, like, yo, maybe that shit fucking just fall off anyway. Like they ain't sewed that
Yeah,
good.
bro,
I wasn't trusting that stitching.
at all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it would have had more of a dramatic effect if the head would have came off.
Oh, bruh.
I think even though the and when the funeral procession got stuck, you see all the crowd come up to her, Elena, and then you hear somebody scream out, Raynera, the crew, the horrible, we stand with you, my queen. So Otto was right. The funeral procession did get people on Aemon's side.
I'm not even gonna lie. What had me fucking cracking up was before the funeral when Allison tells Helena this, she pretty much gave the Hillary Banks ill.
Right.
Like ill. Like I don't want to be.
She was
First of
like, ill,
all,
poor people?
she's like ill.
Bro,
Commodores
yeah.
ill.
She said, first of all, when they said they need you to ride, she said, no, I won't. Then they said the ride because she's like, ew.
She said, I don't know them.
Right. Peasants? Oh, hell no. Are you
Ew,
kidding
yeah,
me?
yeah.
That's what,
She is literally like, as they're riding, she's
having an
literally,
anxiety and panic attack.
she's literally about to freak out, about to have a full blown panic attack. And she was just like, that's how you know. It just shows the classism between those who are on the crown and the Commodores.
Right, exactly. She hit him with the ill.
She said,
Peasants?
"Eh,
Ill.
why did she hit him with
Eh?
Hillary Banks? Ew. Ew.
Oh my god. You poor people? Oh no. Oh no. We don't do that. We don't do oh no. Oh no. And then when they got closer, oh, she just about freaked the fuck out. I was expecting her to just get up and start swinging. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. I was expecting her to just go the fuck off on him. I'm not gonna lie.
If she would have had, if she would have had some repellent or something, she
Exactly.
would definitely start spraying.
Yeah, exact. Hit
It's
him. Then
not for nothing. I thought the repellent was gonna be the guards. I thought the head was gonna fall off, hit that little puddle, and then she was gonna be like,
yo,
nah, get him.
yo, it. I think I'm gonna be honest. I think what would have been a little bit more dramatic, but very much disgusting, and I'm kind of glad they didn't go this route, is if the head would have came off and the crowd would have got the head and started passing that bitch around, but like cheering him on, but like passing the motherfucking head around. I'm like, I'm glad it didn't get to that route, but I think it would have been a little bit more dramatic of showing how they were on her side.
Oh,
And
bro, I
of
would have
course,
laughed my ass off had that
yeah.
happened.
On some trophy shit. Like, we still love him.
See, look at what Cookie said. What was way worse? And they died. That shit. That's terrible.
Oh, there.
That's terrible. Because
I,
first of all, I'm gonna be honest. What happened that night was horrible, considering the fact that she sat there and had to listen to that fucking knife go through that child's fucking larynx.
yeah.
Okay, that was horrible. So now we cut to a portion where now, like I said, Aegon has had all of the goddamn rat catchers hung in the middle of the square for everyone to see. Everyone to see. And we see an old friend give a little chuckle as they've gotten their revenge. The dog. The dog who got kicked for no fucking reason.
AKA the original. What the fuck kick me for? Why you say fuck me?
Right. The first, why you say fuck me? The original. My man looked up at the damn thing and went, dog got a little chuckle like, bitch, payback is a motherfucker. Original, what would he wake up and say fuck me for? Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, the dog got kicked in the gut for no fucking reason.
They
The
kicked
episode
the dog
before.
square in the ass. I'm like, why are you kicking this dog square in the ass for?
Fucked him up for nothing. Because you got to go along with a different plan because you scared. Kick this nigga for no right. Dog was like, bitch, you ain't know. I had peoples out here. Justice for Big Paul. Finally, somebody who got a chance to finish their story the correct way.
Mm-hmm. What do you know it? The damn dog.
Finally. Justice for Big Paul and Larry. I know Larry was at home watching that shit. That's right. I mentioned a CM Punk reference. Larry, damn it. So Otto was 2 through. Otto, but here's something I forgot to mention, which is very, very major. We see Sir Cole finally step into a management position and does what a lot of managers wind up doing.
Being a
Corporate has
bitch.
come down on them, so they are coming down on the lower employee. Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, Cookies. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah. Because remember, Aegon hit him with the where were you, huh? Where were you? Why
right.
wasn't you
Yeah.
watching my fucking son?
Aegon definitely hit him with the where the fuck were you?
Mm-hmm.
He said, I was sleeping, Your Majesty. And the nigga basically hit him with the my mom. He basically hit him with that almost. Like, yeah, you were sleeping with who? My mom? Like, pretty much hit him with that. Like, he knows. So, Sir Cole, being what most management does, when corporate comes down on you, you come down on the little man, goes up to I can't tell the difference between Sir Eric is Eric and Eric, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 I don't know who's who.
Right. I really don't either.
That
I
was
can't.
that was Eric with an A.
Yeah, Eric is the one
Yeah.
still with Aegon. Eric is the one still with is the one with Raynera. So Cole comes up to Eric and is like, "Yo, why is your cloak dirty?" Eric says, just a reminder of the funeral procession. Yeah. Fuck that. He's like, yeah, fuck that. The white cloak means our purity. You just out here sullying it. What's good with you? So basically, he's nitpicking because corporate came down on him and hit him with the "Where were you where was your antennas, Roach?" Talking about hit him with the hit him with the Cat Williams from Friday. Speaking of roaches, where were your antennas at when he was being hit? That's what he hit with. He was like, bro, I was tired, just like you. I was.
Right.
Then he, like, everybody knows Sir Cole is sleeping with Allison because everybody throws low key shade at him any chance they get. He was like, I was sleeping alone. Alone. So then we get, oh, he pretty much is in his face and he's like, you need to prove, how do we know you had nothing to do with this? He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, your brother sits over there with the traitor. How do we know you not down with that? He's like, yo, don't play me, bro. He's like, if I wanted to get with my brother, I could have been left with him.
First of all, this just further proves and just further shows that Kristen Cole is the biggest pussy of this entire series.
He is, and he's also the biggest manipulator.
Yeah.
The biggest manipulator. Because he has low-key worked his way up the ranks from nothing to some. Yo, Sir Christian Cole is Trips.
Mm-hmm.
But at least Trips can back his shit up.
Exactly.
Sir Christian Cole is Trips. Because remember, your man wanted to run off with Raynera at first, talking about let's give it. And he was a nobody. Then next thing we know, he became a knight. Next thing we know, he became head guard of the Knights. What? Like, yo. Capital pimp.
He has literally fucked his way to where he currently is.
Yes.
And to Kenny's point, when corporate goes down to management, lays the hammer down, what does management do in most cases? They find the fall guy.
Mm-hmm.
They find the fucking fall guy. Especially when they fuck up. Because, like Sir Eric said, I was with the king. Where the hell were you?
Right.
You should have been the one posted up with Queen Helena's chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Not fucking her mom.
Right.
But again, we can't have nobody know that. So I'm going to find a fall guy. And I'm basically going to send him on a suicide mission.
Oh, boy. And a suicide mission it is. Basically, he wants him to pretend that he's his brother, sneak into the realm, and kill Raynera. Raynera.
Alone. And Eric asked him this. Will I be alone? And again, this is where the manipulative takes even more effect.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your brother works there. You'll serve as you'll pretend that you're him.
Pretty much.
You know. But what if we get caught together? Don't let that happen. Motherfucker, what?
Yep.
How the hell you expect that to go down? Talking about don't let that happen. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Are you fucking kidding me? And yo, he was dead serious about that too.
Mm-hmm. And what made it even more, he was like, look, you could save the fucking both sides from going to war and prevent millions of deaths if you go do it. You'll be the hero.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You could stop a war before it starts. Those were the words he said to him. You'd be considered a hero.
And
you'll be considered. Here's the thing. It's a catch-22, and it's it's a kamikaze mission because guess what happens? If he doesn't succeed, he's gonna die. If he does succeed, he's gonna die. Why? Because if anyone kills a king or a queen, they're automatically labeled a fucking king slayer or a queen slayer, and that's a fucking boo boo mark on your fucking whole moniker of whoever you are.
Mm-hmm.
Once you're labeled as a fucking king slayer, you're like, oh no,
Look at
oh
Jason
no,
Lannister.
exactly.
And again, just the highest form of Cole being manipulative during this whole dialogue, or will I have to tell the king that you're going against the crown? Like, you son of a bitch.
Right, you bitch ass nigga. Like, I know you ain't trying to sit there and act like I ain't down for the fucking cause, bro.
Right.
Like it's really and you know what? I feel bad for Sir Eric because he's dead right, yo. He's like, yo, my twin, my brother, the guy I grew up with, who I came through the ranks with from literally womb to the tomb, is on the opposite side, and I know I'm gonna eventually have to face him.
And he said it. I denounced him in front of the king. He denounced his own brother. Because
Which
he
is
knew his brother committed treason.
yo, and you gonna talk about I don't have loyalty? Alright, bet.
Mm-hmm.
So now we get to where the hand, Sir Otto, finds out what Aegon has done to the Ratcatchers. And I remember me and Matt in the chat pretty much talking about Sir Otto hit them with the dead ass red foreman. Dumbass!
Mm-hmm.
Otto had a red foreman moment. And he's like, you did what and what and what? You dumbass. He said, watch it. He said, Sir Cole's like, watch your mouth. That's the king. He said, and the king is my grandson, and my grandson is a damn idiot.
Stupid man, fucking monk ass, dumb ass, bitch ass, fucking idiot ass, king,
He's
your own
like,
ass.
right. He's like, do you realize the damage you have done? Do you realize the damage you have done? I want to stop right here because I skipped over a part that is very, 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 very important. When Raynera, I need to backtrack. When Raynera found out that they were blaming her,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But then everybody was looking at Daemon.
bro, the whole at first they were like, "You sure?" She was like, "How could I do that? He's innocent. Elaine is innocent." Then the whole council and everybody turned to Damon like,
Like, Raynera's talking, and all of a sudden, she looks at him, she gives him a gaze, and then she just gives him that death stare, like,
"I know you fucking didn't. I
So he's just
know
sitting.
you fucking didn't."
He's sitting there
And
with
this
that
nigga
little
sitting
smirk.
there with the coffee like, la da dee, la da da. Huh? What the problem is? What I do? Huh? What I do? David is legit sitting there like, huh?
uh,
Who me? What? What I do? What?
and
I do something
everybody
wrong?
knows, just like,
They look at this. They look at Damon and hit him with the literally. Oh, this
this thing.
nigga. Right. They literally hit Damon with the. Oh. She's like. So
Busting the
Raynera
game.
pulls Damon to the side and pretty much lays into him. Lays into him like, yo, you have damaged me. I don't. I can't trust you. I don't know if you're doing this to be a protector, you pledging your allegiance to me, or is it because you're jealous of the throne that you never could take? Like, you're mad because your brother chose me, his daughter, instead of you.
Mm-hmm.
And Daemon's arguing, my loyalty, I'm going out to try to raise an army for who? You, Raynera. Like, don't piss me off, girl. Like, I'm doing this for you. And she's like, are you really? Or are you really doing this so you can give an army for you? And Daemon finally breaks down. He was like, yo, your brother, he was scared of what I could do. He was scared of the fact. He's like, your father was scared of what I could do. He was
Mm-hmm.
scared of the fear that people had of me. How I could get everything in control if I really wanted to. And Raynera told him, she was like, no, he wasn't scared of you. He couldn't trust you. Same way I can't trust you now. And you sitting there and you looking at it and you're like, has Daemon been doing this all for himself? So he pretty much tells her, all right, you believe what you want to believe. First off, he hit her with she said, I know this was you. What were your orders? I told them to bring the head of Aemon, like you said. She said, and what were your secondary orders? Your man hit her with those of no your concern. Don't worry about that. Your man hit her with little details. You don't need to know nothing about that.
But that's not important.
Don't you worry about yourself. Don't you worry your little pretty head about it.
He said, "Yo, I saw him get Aemon, and if they can't find him, well, it's a little time."
Shit happens.
Definitely hit her with the shit happens if you can't find Aemon. Shit happens if you can't find a real nigga. Definitely hit her with that. And she's like, I know we curse a lot on this podcast, and I know we say a lot of slang, and I know some people get offended by the use of certain slang that we use, but it's the way that we try to relate to you guys, our audience, to ourselves, how we talk. And when he hit her with that shit happens, she legit hit him with the nigga, you serious? She legit hit him with that because that's exactly the mood and the facial expression she gave him. Like, come on, bro. Like, what is you doing, man? And she pretty much said, you know what? I can't stop you. You need to go find yourself. Pretty much. Go find yourself for a little bit because you doing a little bit too much. You doing too much. So he storms out, and as he's storming out, he walks past his daughter, and she looks at him, and he just keeps going. Raynera then summons for that daughter to come in and tells her that she wants her to be on watch. Take the dragon, get your circling on, because we got some shit coming. And I want you to be on watch. I want you to keep your distance. Don't engage in nothing, because I don't want your ass dead. But be on watch.
I feel like them daughters, they're gonna play a pivotal role.
Listen, the whole show is based upon the strength of the woman.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Game of Thrones was based upon the strength of the man, and it ended upon the strength of a woman ending a major war. This House of Dragons is showing how women have been the major factors from day one. And even in Game of Thrones, you saw how the woman was the major factor. A lot of the whole series is about women empowerment. Yes, it really is, Cookies. It's very it really is.
Yeah.
And it's showing how women have been using their positions in every part of society to get to where they need to get to and to how to rise from no one to someone.
And that is a great transition to another woman who's been a factor,
White
the
worm.
white worm.
White worm. Because Raynera starts to question her, like, yo, what do you know about this whole scenario? And what the fuck happened? And she tells her, yo, I let Daemon know, like, I knew an in on how to get into the castle. It was through the Ratcatchers. And Daemon, your husband, the former nigga I used to fuck, we all know this, yes. Then comes to find out during her talking to Raynera, I had forgotten about this. Not only was she fucking Daemon, she was fucking Otto.
Yeah, she was playing both sides.
She was fucking. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
I completely forgot about that. So she was getting it on both sides. And White Worm was like, "Yo, I did what I was supposed to do. I'm supposed to be set free."
Mm-hmm. And her whole intentions was, to your point, I came from nothing. I was able to build a house into a household
Hmm.
into a home.
Exactly.
Again, another example of women's empowerment.
And using what she had to her resources to her advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Because and we see another woman who I think will play a major factor later on, playing the same role that White Worm played for Daemon, playing for Aemon. We cut to a scene where we see Aemon in the middle of a whorehouse, laying butt naked in a fetal position, up under this fully clothed, big bosom breasted whore, spilling his fucking heart out. And he said something which really bugged me the fuck out. He's telling her, like, yo, I feel bad, what happened with my little cousin. You know what I mean? I ain't mean for him to get eaten. My temper got the best of me. I feel really bad about it. And she's like, I'm glad to hear that, Your Majesty. And she tries to do what whores do. She like, I understand you feel sorry. Let me make you feel better, Daddy. She was trying to you know, do what women of the night do, what she's paid to do, make him feel good. And mind you, this man is butt naked. You're right, Cookies. We finally find out that he does feel remorse for that. And she's trying to get this man off, and this man says, no, not here, not now. What the fuck do you mean? No, not here, my man. You are laying butt naked in a whorehouse, and you talking about you don't want no buns? You don't not here. This is the place to do it, my man. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
You know what? These motherfuckers. Listen.
Freaky ass Targaryens is wild, bro. Like, I don't understand
But
that.
son, remember that's Shorty who took his virginity too. Because remember last season when they're looking
Hmm.
for Aegon, they went to that specific place, and she's the one who opened the door. She's like, "Oh, I remember you. Your brother brought you here."
Right.
They.
None of these nobody's over 25. I don't think anyone is over 18, bro.
Right. And you got to think, he's laying in that fetal position because this motherfucker's in a brothel looking for a mother's love.
Mm-hmm.
He is cradled under the big bosom rod, like how a son would do, a young child would do under his or her mother,
Right. And your
because
man is
they don't get
laying
that love from their own mother.
your man is laying there butterball ass naked talking about no, not here. Excuse me. This is the place, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. This is where you do it. This is what you're here for. Okay, So be it. That's your thing. But jumping forward to where
But nah,
Raynera
but hold on.
tells
The other shit he said. What was the other shit he said? He was like that he feels honored that Damon tried to get him killed.
yes, he said Damon fears him that so much that he tries to get him in his sleep, and he feels honored that he feels that he's such a worthy opponent. And I'm like, oh, okay, your man is wilding, but he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Because I'm still not understanding how you turn down booty button and you're already butt naked. Like the game is halfway over by then, brother. Like, but so Raynera tells pretty basically her stepdaughter slash cousin, right?
Yeah.
It's like her stepdaughter slash
Stepdaughter slash niece slash cousin.
slash they all getting intertwined. Oh, we see something. We see Alan and his brother. Alan's brother. Yeah, these family ties. You're right, Cookie. These family ties is crazy as shit. Mm-mm. We see Alan and his brother. Alan, of course, the man who has saved Corliss, is back home, and his brother pretty much heard that Corliss wants to, put him on the ship with him, and Alan is like, "Yo, bro, you don't understand. There's some shit going on, and I really don't want to be a part of it. I done seen enough." And then the brother throws up, "Yo, Corliss kind of owes you, bro. You can use this to your advantage." The brother is like, "Yo, you got to end, and you not going forward with this." And Alan's trying to tell him, like, "Yo, you don't understand. You really don't understand. There is something going on that you need to stay away from." And he's like, "But you could be the right hand to the king eventually, and the queen." And he was like, "So about this stew, just cut him all the way the fuck off. Just like, your stew got crabs in it, because I've been on the seas and I've been wanting some seafood." Pretty much cut him all the way the fuck off. And Alan, as you could tell, he's been around for a while, and he wants no more parts of the major war that's about to happen. No parts of it. He's like, "I'm good, man. Like, I'm gonna." And the thing about it is, he wants no parts of it, but he knows he's gonna be drugged into it.
Mm-hmm.
He knows he's gonna have to be a part of it, and but he doesn't want to, and that's the part that really fucks with him. And you kind of feel bad for him. You kind of feel bad for him. It's like, gee. So after Aegon gets the information from the dumb dude who spilled the beans, Aegon beats this nigga to death with a fucking mallet. Just whacks this with a shillelagh, pretty much a steel shillelagh, like fucking Finley. What's those called? Those called the maces. Those are called the mace, right? Just beats his ass to a bloody pulp.
That reminds me of that shit that Fit Finley used to have, the shillelagh.
Right. That's what I said. A fucking metal shillelagh.
Yep.
Just fucked his ass all the way up. All the way. I think my man thought he may have had a chance because he gave up every piece of information. But do you really want to live your life now as a trader? Where you gonna go?
Right.
Your man's was like, yo, I told you everything. We good, right? We good, right? Laris was like,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, we good, but I don't know how the king feels.
Right.
Right. King comes in with the bangy, 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 bangy. Yo, he Rodney King his ass. That's what the hell happened to him. So now Otto, being mad, calls his grandson a dumbass. Like I said, hits it with the Red Foreman. They reveal the plan to Otto that they have sent Eric in to pretend to be Eric and kill Raynera. And Otto hits him with the ultimate Red Foreman. You stupid ass dumbass. You think that shit gonna work? Like you just caused more trouble than what you fucking even know. What is wrong with you? And remember, in the episode before, Laris has been getting into Aegon's head, telling him, you know, Otto is the right, exactly. Cookies. Like I know this. Like, see that fucking. I knew she was too young to have a baby with that old nigga. I knew there was gonna be some brain damage to one of these kids because of the age difference. That's exactly what I was thinking. So Laris has been getting in Aegon's head talking about, Otto has been these other kings' hands, but he ain't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta be yours. And during the process of Otto calling Aegon a dumbass, he pretty much tells him, yeah, take that symbol off. You are no longer the hand. You was my dad's, but you're not mine.
Mm-hmm.
Then tells him to give it to who? The ultimate opportunist. The original Edge. Give it to Sir Cole. Sir Cole has gone from rags to motherfucking riches, bitch. Immediately. Yes. On this day, Cole sees clearly. Bro, the original ultimate opportunity. Sir Cole gets handed pretty much the keys to the realm. Like being the hand to the king is pretty much better than being the king. You get
Mm-hmm.
all the rights without having to do the other shit.
Being the hand, your plan is pretty much what the king is going to go with.
Good.
Whatever you're the counsel to the king. You're literally the king's right hand man. You are in his ear 24/7. If there's a
Right.
strategy that you don't agree with the king with, you can tell the king, I don't think we should do this. Here's what we should do.
Right. This ain't gonna work out for us.
Mm-hmm.
You're actually the one in charge of the realm. And people
Mm-hmm.
don't understand that.
Yeah.
Because the king takes your advice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And when he doesn't take your advice, you know the outcomes of what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So you're basically in charge of the realm, being the head.
Mm-hmm.
So the ultimate opportunist has moved up. Sir Cole has moved up the ranks, baby.
Like I said,
Moved up the ranks.
like I
This man
said,
has
he literally
fucked his way. This man has fucked his way to the top, baby.
fucked his way to the top. I
This
can't
man
stand this
came on.
motherfucker. What they say, use what you got to get what you want. That nigga,
Boy,
that motherfucker is used his steel And I
Bro.
talking about the sword.
Bro, this man pulled up on the scene and said, "Dang-a-lang for sale, dang-a-lang for sale," and was slanging it all the way to the top, baby.
That man was community dick.
Listen,
And it got him to be the hand
Listen.
to the goddamn king.
yo,
Raynera had it
exactly.
first, and then she donated it.
Right. This nigga done ate his way to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Grocery shopping all day. All
Mm-hmm.
day long. And he like slaps to get jump started. That's
Exactly.
so we get to a scene. Remember, I said White Worm told Raynera, "Yo, your husband told me I can have my freedom."
But now, wait, hold on. Remember what Aegon said to Otto after he threw the shit? He said, "My father chose me." And
Mm-hmm.
Otto was like, "You really think that, you stupid motherfucker?"
Pretty much. Otto hit him with the, "You sure about that?" Like, nah, he really chose your big sister.
And that was the final straw right there. He said
Right.
that. He said,
Yeah, that's enough for you. You
"That's
fired,
enough.
nigga.
He
You're
said, "Yeah,
fired."
all these motherfuckers are stupid. I'm out."
Right.
Mm-hmm. Take off your badge. Turn your badge in.
Right. He said,
That's what you
yo,
turn your
your
badge.
man definitely hit him with the, "Oh, word. You know what? Go on and clock out.
Mm-hmm.
Go on and clock out."
All the
Matter of fact, give me the keys too when you clock out. Give me the keys when you get. I'll take your ID and your keys. Security, please escort him off the premises. Thank you very much. We'll send you stuff that's in your desk.
my man Otto called Aegon trifling. Man,
Called him an idiot and trifling.
trifling. No person uses the word trifling better than a black woman.
Mm.
That's what the man Otto sounded like in that sequence. Trifling. I laughed so fucking hard.
And like I said, Raynera has given White Worm what she asked for, her freedom. Said there's a boat leaving out of here. You'll be escorted to the boat, and you can get the hell out of here. I don't ever want to see you again. Pretty much. Like I don't ever want to hear your face, nothing about you ever again. Bitch, better disappear. Disappear, disappear. Bitch, be gone. Bitch, be gone. That's what she pretty much hit her with. And as she's trying to get on as she's being escorted onto the boat, she sees Eric. She's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This I just seen this nigga inside. Ain't no way he, oh shit. So she goes to turn around and say, hold on. We don't know if she ever did say anything. We just know that she told them to hold on for a second. And during this time, Eric has now pretty much infiltrated. The guards up front when he through the first door said, "Sir Eric, I thought you was inside already." He says, "See, that's why you have to be on patrol more." So it was like, "All right, but I could have sworn you was inside." So he gets inside. He's now finagling his way through the castle. Almost comes into contact with his twin brother on two different occasions. Finally, getting ready to go into, finally makes his way up to the Queen's chamber, where he goes to make his move to kill Raynera. And who winds up stopping him? His brother. And boy, do these two have a goddamn fight. Sheesh. They are fighting. And it's out of, and the thing about it is, they're both fighting their hardest and pulling back at the same time. You can tell. Like they both, it's a reluctant fight on both ends. Neither wants to fight the brother. Neither wants to know who's better. And you get Eric sliced up Eric's thigh and his hamstring. A good one. Hit him with the slate. I was like, up. Man down. Man down. But my man Eric got back up, recuperated, sent his steel. Brother, please don't make me. And unfortunately, killed his brother. And then turned to the queen and said, I am sorry, my queen. And the love he had for his brother, you could tell he did not want to fight his brother. And he killed himself right after killing his brother.
Yeah, that man, you damn near wanted to shed some tears, man.
Yeah, man.
Like
He did
again,
not want to fight him.
he did not. He did not want to fight him. Like you can literally see both of them with tears in their eyes as the fight is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Again, fuck Kristen Cole.
Fuck that motherfucker.
We literally just saw. We literally just witnessed his first act as hand. Right here, the brotherly death in the chamber of Raynera.
Mm-hmm. And Raynera's like, yo, this is some bullshit. Okay. These niggas is trying to kill me in my crib, in my house. Mm, I guess. Cause don't make nigga. You didn't you just see me smoke that fucking L? You gonna make me think that high? What? What's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with
Son,
you?
I ain't gonna front. I got confused during the fight. I'm like, wait, which one is which?
Yeah,
Right.
they did. Because even when Raynera was like, strike him down, what you call my man was like, which one is Eric? They never answered that question while they were fighting. You never heard one say, nigga, it's me. Like you never heard one of them like. So that is an interesting point. We don't know which one survived. But so
Because she says Eric, but was that really Eric or was that Eric?
she says Eric and he
They were both like,
responds.
huh?
She responds. So mm, either way, the twins is gone.
They're gone.
Either way,
So,
the twins is gone. And then
so
yeah, I'm sorry, Mike.
no, I'm just saying again, that's just the first official act of the new hand.
Mm-hmm.
So you know where this is going down. The first act of that new hand ended in this form of brutality. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Blood
Right.
is gonna get shed.
No, it's gonna be a gruesome war with
Yeah.
Sir Cole, because remember, Sir Cole is also in work with Aegon,
Mm-hmm.
who is the miniature version of Daemon.
Yep. And Cole, and this just further proves how big of a pussy he is. He is still vengeful against Raynera.
Mm-hmm. For turning him down.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you're absolutely right. This is going to be brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you got he's not the Mad King, but we'll just use that term for you have a Mad King and a vengeful hand.
Oh, it's about to be some shit. It's about to be some shit. And now you got on the opposite side of that, you got a vengeful mother and a woman who is going fearing for her own life now. Mm,
Not
And
only that, you got Damon. Damon's ass is just already pissed off over everything.
yep,
right.
you got the two wild cards, Damon and now Otto. Because you don't know where the hell Damon went.
Mhm. Otto went to Allison's other son.
Yeah.
They went.
He
They went
said,
to their
"I'm."
high tower, wherever the
Mhm.
fuck they're at, and then
Mm-hmm.
Damon
He
was
said, "I
supposed to
gotta."
go to
He said, "You
Harren
got a
Hall.
son over there that'll at least respect his grandfather and listen to what I got to say."
Mm-hmm.
You
So
know what I
you
mean?
got those are the two wild cards, Damon and Otto. So yeah, it's going down.
Hmm. It's
It's going
definitely is.
down.
And then we get the episode ending with Sir Cole pretty much getting his little BDSM on with Allison after telling her, "Yeah, I stole your daddy's job," pretty much. And that's how she slaps him up. That's it's on and popping,
He basically told her. He basically told her, "I'm your new daddy."
pretty much. Look at me, look at me. I am the daddy now. That's pretty much what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Um, being as vampires is the season finale tonight. I may watch vampires first because I really need to see how this ends. And I know dragons I can watch immediately after.
Well, as
Um.
for me, I'm gonna be stuck at Forbidden Door for like 44 hours. So if y'all see me on the podcast Wednesday or Thursday, then you know I survived.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
um.
Tito's about to be there.
Yeah. 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 He's going to be live from Forbidden Door Wednesday or Thursday because Forbidden Door will still be taking place.
Listen, oh, they really did add like three more matches, didn't they? How many more matches did they
I
add?
know
Like
one
two
for
or three?
sure.
It's
Oh,
four. It's 14 matches now. It's 4 or
Mm.
5 on the pre-show, and then whatever else is on the regular show.
Well, Tito, see you next week.
exactly. And
Mm-mm-mm.
and to answer Cookie's question, well, at least how I'm able to watch on the Fire Stick. This week's episode is already up, so I'll be watching it as soon as we log off here.
Man, fuck you.
But I'll be watching Vampires first.
Man, fuck you. Folks, thank you for joining us. Don't forget you can follow us at facebook.com/ under the ring pod and twitch.tv/ under the ring pod. Fuck this nigga. Don't forget, folks, you can follow us at linktree / under the ring pod. And as my boy Tito has mentioned numerous times before, fingertip / under the ring pod as well. That is a new one that we are trying out. You can also find under the link tree our individual handles: Greg Bush SK, me, Rock Ribs Foot. I'm sorry, your predictions champion until maybe later, Greg Bush SK. Me, your current reigning and will be defending because I get a chance to hold on to it because we got back to back pay per views, so I ain't got to worry about defending my belt for a minute. Are you fucking serious, champion? Shout out to Brutus. Sir Sir Lord Jones' House of Houday at Mr. Fresh Beard. The final Maddie the right answer. Street Team Captain Boria Mariente Certito of Coquitos.
Yes, sir.
And local correspondent Justin D. Baxley. Folks, y'all have a good one. Thank you for coming. And unlike the other podcasts, sometimes we don't have a little going away music. But it's all right. We can still play something. And the bullshit is this sound like this period of time too.
Mm-hmm.
About to say, what
This is how we
fucking
gonna
Zelda
end.
ripoff are you playing?
Exactly, bro.
They be getting down to this music too. They be like,
Right. Hitting
hey,
hitting it.
hey,
Hitting it.
hey.
Hitting it. Hitting
So,
it. Have a good one, folks.